back to Our Open World. I'm Paige.
I'm Kyle.
And welcome back to Mifflin Madness. This is our last and final Mifflin Madness video, where today we will be crowning a winner of the best office character.
I'm excited.
If you're new to our channel, there are links down below to the first two Mifflin Madness videos. Make sure you go watch those two videos first so you can know where we are at right now before we crown a winner. Also down below, there's a link to an empty bracket for you to fill out for yourself, or you can fill it out with the answers as you follow along with our videos. I think I am ready to get started. Are you?
I agree.
Let's get to it. We've got a lot to get through, so we should get started.
Let's do this.
All right, our first matchup is Angela versus Creed.
I already know who I'm voting for.
I already do too.
Because I think at this point we've kind of thought ahead.
A little bit.
I know we weren't supposed to, it was against the rules, but I know I did. I thought ahead as who do I like better?
Well, it's hard not to think about, like, after you've started and being like, ooh, we have Angela versus Creed, like, thinking about.
Yeah.
But I'm ready to vote.
Yeah, go for it. Why don't you vote first?
Okay, I'm voting for Angela.
Okay. All right, you're going with the mean blonde.
Yeah.
And I'm going with the doofy bald guy.
All right, so you voted for Creed. So, as per the past videos, we've been using our friend Jess and Philip's brackets that they previously filled out before we started filming any of the videos to break our ties. So looking at their brackets, we still have a tie. One voted for Angela and one voted for Creed.
Yes, and this is a historic day because this is the first time that we have to use the tiebreaker's tiebreaker, which is a third person who also filled out the bracket, and we're going to go on their answer.
That's right. So thank you to Bailey for filling out some of the answers. And Bailey chose Creed. So it looks like Creed is going to be moving on.
Yeah, Creed!
Okay, next we have Kelly versus Michael.
Easy answer.
Yeah, I think it's an
I'm just going to vote now.
Okay, do it.
I'm going with Michael.
Yeah. Boo, down with Kelly.
Yeah, down with Kelly.
Next we have Toby versus Pam.
Ooh.
That couple that was never together.
Yes, this is true. This is true. And a lot of you got mad at us when we voted Toby on last time. But I still stand for that decision. Because I think that he is a very interesting character. And Pam has a lot of flaws.
Who doesn't have flaws?
Toby, because that's my vote.
And I'm going to vote Pam, because that's my vote.
And I kind of thought you'd do that. I mean, that one could have gone either way, but I seriously think that Toby is a great office character.
He is a great character. So, now we're going to go consult with Jess and Phil's brackets. And it looks like they have picked Pam. Alright, moving on to our next round, we have... I keep forgetting to do this. Oh, that's good. Oh! Dwight's heavy. Ah!
Doesn't want to stand.
This is ginormous head.
Be proud of your ginormous monster, baby.
There you go. Okay, so our next is Dwight versus Kevin.
I mean...
is there really a competition here?
I did him dirty.
Kevin! Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, his chili. I mean...
I know.
I did Dwight dirty last time, but I'm going to redeem myself. I have to go Dwight.
I'm going Dwight.
Yeah, I agree.
Woo!
I agree. Dwight is the man. Kevin's great, but Dwight's the man.
All right, with that, our final four on this half of the bracket are Creed, Michael, Pam, and Dwight. Moving on to the next side of the bracket to determine our final four there.
All right, so over here, we are going to begin with Joe Bennett versus Gabe.
Ooh.
You probably have more of an opinion about this than I do, but I'm ready to vote.
I'm ready to vote as well. I like Joe, but she doesn't have a lot of substance to her character. So that's why I'm voting Gabe.
I agree. And not only that, Zach Woods did a fantastic job playing an awkward, dopey person.
Yep.
Congrats to you for that performance. So,
all right, Gabe.
Gabe moves on. Let me write this in with my poor handwriting. Gabe.
A weird lefty over here.
Yep, I have to like stretch my arm across. Okay, so moving on. Now we have Aaron versus Andy. The power
lovers.
couple that never could be.
That's right.
The lovers.
Which, I'm going to say, I'm really glad they did not end up together in the end.
Yeah.
I just don't think it was right.
I think Andy was wrong for Aaron.
I agree.
Okay, well, are you ready to vote?
I'm ready to vote.
Go for it.
I'm voting for Aaron.
I agree.
Oh! I'm very surprised by that.
Andy has always been a mixed bag for me because he can be a massive jerk at times, and that's most of the time. But also, he's very loving and friendly, but most of the time he's a jerk.
Yeah.
Okay, so Andy moves on.
No,
I'm sorry, Aaron moves on. Sorry, Andy. Aaron moves on. That brings us to Clark versus Pete. I'm sorry, Clark versus David. I'm losing my mind right now. Clark versus David Wallace. And again, this is obvious for me, but I also have a vested interest and root into the show.
It's obvious to me too, but I feel like we are headed down to the paths here.
Yeah. Let me guess. You're going to go Clark.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I'm voting Clark.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, we're going to need a tiebreaker because David Wallace is the best CEO in history.
You just don't like
So
consulting Justin
what did
Phillips
the expert
brackets?
brackets say? What?
Is it David Wallace?
David Wallace! All right. Wallace and Gromit. Moving on. I love it. Looking at the bracket early on, I never would have predicted that David Wallace would make his way into the final eight. This one...
You gotta move Michael out of the bucket.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't leave Michael in his little cup. He hates it in there. It doesn't say world's best boss on it.
His little mug does.
His little mug does. Okay, so we have Pete versus Nate.
This one's easy for me.
This one is easy.
From the last video, you know.
I'm just gonna go ahead and let you go.
Okay.
There's no point in discussing this.
Nate, 100%.
Oh yeah, Nate Nickerson all the way.
One of the best characters ever.
One of the best characters ever, and personally, I think he's gonna make it into the semifinals.
Well,
if
we'll
not
just have to
further.
wait and see.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. All right, Nate Nickerson moves forward, and apparently he is very good at English.
All right, so our final Elite 8 are Creed, Michael, Pam, Dwight, Gabe, Aaron, David, and Nate. So, starting back over on the side of the bracket, we have Creed versus Michael.
Yes, Creed versus Michael.
Hmm.
Oh, this is tough because Creed is
Amazing.
in every way, but Michael is the show. You don't have a show without Michael.
Yeah.
But then again, the show did fine without Michael. It took some time for them to get there, but they got there.
Yeah.
So
Once
you
the
don't
Angelo
need
went away.
Steve Carell to make an amazing product.
Yes, you do.
Although it helps. So what's your vote?
I'm gonna go Michael.
Okay. Okay, I'm going Creed.
Ooh.
I just love Creed so much. His quirkiness and his random awkwardness and his old man smell. They're just...
Michael's so wonderful.
But they're more... Creed being better than Michael is more universal than mung beans
That's not true.
in a desk drawer.
Just stop with the office references you're trying to
Fair enough.
Okay, let's consult the tiebreaker brackets.
I don't know what that was. Who is it?
Michael.
Oh man. I can't be mad at that. Like I said, you don't have a show without Michael.
Okay, this next one is gonna be really hard. For me, at least.
Nope, I've got my answer.
We have Pam versus Dwight.
Yep. Yeah, there's so much to love about both of them.
I know. You vote first, because I don't want to do this.
Yeah. Although now I might be rethinking it. Is that allowed?
No?
No?
You just gotta go with your gut.
Alright, well if I'm going with my gut, then I'm going Dwight.
I'm also gonna vote Dwight.
Alright, sorry Pam.
I love Pam so much.
Pam!
And then you sneezed in my tea. And then you
Yes.
said, don't worry, it's just allergies. Do you remember that, Michael?
Yes. Also, if you've made it this far, comment your favorite office quote below. Because I would love to know what it is. Just saying.
Man, Dwight's head is so heavy.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so moving on this half of the bracket into our final four are Michael and Dwight. Well, imagine that.
Wow, look at that. Alright. So on my side of the bracket, we've got Gabe versus Aaron.
To me, it's evident that one of these is clearly better than the other, but they're very good characters in their own way, and I love both of them for different reasons. Also, the lovers that never came to fruition, basically.
Yeah.
Well, they dated, but then things happened. I'm ready to vote.
Go for it.
I am voting for Aaron.
I'm also going Aaron because, as Kelly said, hugging Gabe is like hugging a skeleton.
Woo! Oh, you're ready.
All right.
Aaron moves on.
Kelly Aaron Hannon moves forward.
Oh, that's right.
And now for the Sleeping Beauty Cinderella story down here. David Wallace versus Nate.
This is an easy choice because you all know how I feel about David Wallace.
It's an easy choice for me because although David Wallace is great, he has nothing on Nate Nickerson.
Agreed.
Nothing on Nate Nickerson.
Nothing.
He knows English. He took care of the wasp nest in the appropriate way. He's funny. He thinks that gum is super minty. He gets picked on constantly. He can't hear. He's the perfect character.
That he has the weird, like, selective hearing disorder, whatever it is.
Yes, it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I could not be happier with the fact that Nate has made it into our final four.
Also, I feel like this is a super underrated episode in The Office, but I love the one where Dwight is trying to pick someone to take Jim's place as a salesman part-time. That's like one of my favorite episodes because you get to see all the weird people that Dwight hangs out with. Now we're going to dwindle it down to our final two. So over on this half, we have Michael versus Dwight. This is the ultimate showdown of like the two people who are always head-to-head in the show are now head-to-head on our brackets.
Yes, it is master versus apprentice. Two massive powers colliding here. And the after effect is going to be devastating.
I think I'm just going to have to go with my gut on this one.
So what's your gut?
I'm voting Michael.
You know, that's funny because I'm using the Michael Funko to vote. And you're using the Dwight Funko.
I'm sorry.
And you voted for Michael with Dwight, and I'm voting for Dwight with Michael.
Well, it looks like we need another tiebreaker.
We do.
Okay, looking at brackets, it looks like Michael is the winner, which I'm really kind of sad about as well because I love Dwight. But
Dwight's my guy. I have
winner.
let him down. All right, Dwight is our first. Michael is our first person in the finals. I'm struggling today, but that's okay.
All right.
Because what matters right now is Aaron versus Nate, which in a way is almost more difficult than Michael versus Dwight. I have my answers.
Okay. Oh.
I'm gonna go Aaron. And as much as I love Nate, I just think that there's more to Aaron to love than there is to Nate.
I am also going to go Aaron.
Yeah. And that works out because Nate then, with Aaron moving on, Nate can be our resident favorite backup character.
All right, never did I ever imagine in a million years that this would come to this, but we have reached our final round, and it is Michael versus Aaron.
Yes, I did not think either of these two would be in the
I thought Michael might make it pretty far, but Aaron of all people, I honestly didn't think would make it that far.
I didn't think either of them would make it that far. I thought Michael would lose out to somebody early. I thought Aaron would lose out to somebody early. So I'm just as surprised as you are, but here we are.
This is still difficult for me.
I mean, is it sacrilegious to vote for the main character of a show as the best character?
No.
Are you sure?
I feel like that it further proves if that character comes out on top and is your main character of your show, I feel like that further proves that you made an amazing show.
Okay.
But I think I know who I'm going to vote for.
Go for it.
I'm going to vote for Aaron.
I'd love to know why.
I don't know, it's so hard. They're both such lovable characters to me. But I think for me, it's part of like, Michael can be naive, but I also don't think that he's as naive as he makes himself out to be, in that he just can be really selfish and childish at times, whereas Aaron, I believe, is fully as naive as she comes across. Like, but that's just mine.
You've convinced me.
Oh, I am like astounded right now.
So ding, 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 we have our champion.
Yeah, Aaron Hannon is our winner.
Congratulations, Aaron Hannon. Also, congratulations to all of our contestants. You are all winners in our hearts.
That's right. Except for a few of you.
Except Toby. Because Toby never wins anything.
He's always comes in last. Actually, he didn't. Jim came in last compared to him.
True.
And I'm sorry if we upset you with any of our decisions. We are not professionals. This is all our personal opinion. So if you don't like our opinions, that's too bad.
You can suck our fat. Wait, I'm just kidding. That's an office quote.
Well, thank you for joining us for Mifflin Madness. We had a ton of fun doing this, and we got our winner.
We did. And it wasn't what we expected, but here we are.
Right.
So, do you agree with our choice?
I'm gonna guess a lot of people probably don't.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for Mifflin Madness. Now that we have a winner, Aaron Hannon. We're very excited. We hope that you enjoyed this series of Mifflin Madness for the month of March, and that you're all staying safe and healthy during these crazy times. We hope that you'll stick around on our channel to see what other fun content we're creating that's coming up very soon. We have some exciting stuff coming up and some things in the works.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us today. We hope that you like our content. If you like our content, make sure to click here to subscribe.
And click her face if you want to watch one of our other videos. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. This is amazing.